I told them I wanted an old-fashioned looking house, and that's what they did. They gave me kind of a classic house. I found that they made a few suggestions, and those always improved the property. We had to do a few things as we went along, because until they did the elevation and started building, we weren't sure of how things were going to fit, and everything turned out great. We were very pleased. I couldn't believe how easy it was. They were all friendly, and you know, their motto, I think, is "We want what you want," and they really mean it. I mean, they built many different houses, and they made everybody feel like their house was special.
You'd think that, you know, they were building their home. I mean, every single subcontractor took a lot of pride in what they were doing, and I don't know, they were excited for us. It wasn't just another job. And one of the things I love is on his emails, he writes, you know, we sweat the details. And that's how I feel. You know, he wants to make this a pleasurable experience, and they worry about all the hard work, and it was great. My favorite part of the house is the kitchen, because we entertain a lot. We have a very social neighborhood, and it doesn't matter how many people you have or how many rooms you have, that's where everybody ends up congregating. And it's nice and roomy, and I just absolutely love it. You know, I always tell people, even though he's an awesome contractor, he's just a good man, you know, a good person. And if you want to, you know, I always tell people, if you want to build a house and you don't want to have to worry about what type of construction you have, then he's the person to build it for you, really.
Everyone likes the builder when they're getting started, but what we found with Eric, and it's something he promised me the first day we met, he said, if anything ever happens to your house, or if you need anything related to your house, I'll always stand behind my product. He said, we'll always have someone there, and we've experienced that. Just last week, Ray came out because I had an issue with a door that had nothing to do with anything Sasser Construction did, but because I can't do anything, I called Ray. Ray was here in 10 minutes, and he's fixed our door for us, and that's 4 years after we built our house.
It speaks volume that Eric is considered a family friend of ours, and I don't believe that we're having just a personal experience, or it's a singular experience or an original experience. I believe that if you ask any of Sasser Construction customers, that they would say the exact same thing. Eric and his entire team, they're great, and we would do it again.
Yes, we will. Okay.
We wanted to build a house here in this neighborhood. We went around and to homes that we liked the look of the home and asked them who their builder was. And 90% of them said Eric Sasser. Eric and his whole staff and team were incredible. I loved every one of them. They were so easy to work with. They led us through every part of the construction phase, gave me plenty of notice when things were due, and helped me all along the way when I was confused or couldn't make a decision. Just say that Eric is not only a great builder, but he's a wonderful person. And everyone on his team is wonderful. They're all very helpful, they're very sweet, and Eric is a good, honest man. And even after you move in, he's still there. Anytime you need to talk to him, or you have a question, or you need help, Eric or someone is there to help you.
Is I went by myself the first time to go and tell them what kind of house we wanted, how much it was our budget. And he treated me with so much respect and with so much, it was awesome. I was like, wow, he's really taking me seriously, because with all the builders we talked to, it was like kind of like, oh, these kids don't have the money to build a house. But Sasser, he was like so respectful, and I didn't even know I was talking with Eric Sasser, the owner. I didn't even know. I was like, just told him what I wanted, and the first house to show us, that's the one we picked.
I love that Sasser understood what our budget was, and they worked to make sure they stayed real close to that budget, because we knew exactly what we had to spend. And that's why working with Sasser was so great, because we could trust them that they knew exactly how to build this house to give us a beautiful home that we'll always be able to enjoy, and they made sure that we could afford it.